Okay. Well, no intro music this time?
That's just it.
There it is.
It was
coming.
there.
It was coming.
It's just because this motherfucker was coming, at the very moment you pressed record.
It happens.
It does.
It
happens
happens
to the best of us.
Yeah.
It was the
Only
best of
happens
times. It was the worst of times.
87
It's always the
times a
worst of
day.
times.
The second plane has hit the towers.
It's like,
Mr. President, a third plane has hit the towers.
Mr. President, a third tower has hit the plane. Anyway, I'm Tiny Plaid Ninja.
I'm Noodle.
I'm local criminal Kai. Look how far I can straight.
I'm Swithbird, and I have no idea what that means.
Walk how far I can straight.
Walk how far I can straight.
Jesus.
It's another has been do as far as to do look
okay.
more like.
Okay.
That
Alright.
he said on accident on the way over here.
Oh, I love those.
It was pretty fucking brilliant.
What was the one you had earlier?
I don't know.
I don't remember
That's
either.
like half of my vocabulary, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I
Fair enough.
was recounting the time that my mother let me drive home inebriated after
Oh.
having 2 of the giant margarita cups from Lone Star Steakhouse.
Welcome
Alright.
back to Felonious Friends, everybody.
It's just not the same if we're not talking about
The
crime.
Lone Star Steakhouse Margarita of podcasts.
Yes. Good lord. That's an apt descriptor too.
It's just a little too much.
It's just a little bit.
I'm the shooter that you paid $20 for.
Well,
The
if you'd
funny-
like some more of that shooter, you're more than welcome to take another
Dude,
sippy.
I did put a lot of vodka in this too.
You did, but you can taste the vodka in that. You can't taste
you
the
know
vodka
what?
in this.
The wild thing is though, I can't.
Oh.
I actually can't taste the vodka in this. I know it's there. I can
Oh.
I can sense that it's there. There's no smell to it, and it doesn't have a distinctive aftertaste like you would if you just shot vodka.
Sure.
It's very strange.
Sure. Well, I mean, shooting vodka sucks anyway,
Oh
but
shit!
not as bad as shooting tequila.
Not as bad as shooting Everclear.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, shooting Everclear
You know
would
what?
be the worst.
Going
to be
down
honest.
that
Dude.
Everclear was actually fine. It was
Okay.
the burp afterwards that sucked so hard.
It's when you fucking is it inhale or exhale?
Exhale.
Yeah.
When you go outward,
Yeah,
and all of it comes
yeah.
back from your stomach and comes out your face. Yeah.
I did that wrong.
And
the
out
first,
your
the-
face.
The first time I did Everclear shots, I did it wrong, and I inhaled. And I went, well, there goes my whole existence for the next 30 minutes.
Oh no.
There goes my 70s.
I literally, legitimately.
70s.
Someone actually made that joke. I was because one of my friends was like, "Come and bring me alcohol. I'll pay you for it or whatever."
Yeah.
And they were like, "I want a bottle of Everclear," and I was like, "Okay."
Okay.
I kept telling them about my Everclear adventures, and they were like, "Yeah, I need some of this." And now
You don't.
No.
she tells me that the Everclear bottle haunts the back of her fridge like the Green Goblin mask in Spider-Man.
And that's
Go
where
steal
it will
it.
stay. That's
Go-
where it will
Go
stay.
steal it and bring it over.
Yeah, seriously, do it.
You're just gonna have to drink a lot of.
I want to see what happens.
I'll
Yeah,
take
you-
more free alcohol. Absolutely.
Because I'm
So-
the DD.
Well,
Me too.
Here's
Yeah.
the issue. Here's the issue. When we were in our Everclear days, because the two of us,
To be fair, our Everclear days lasted 2 weeks, but go on.
our Everclear days lasted about a month and a half total.
No, because I drank the rest of that bottle after you left week 2.
We
Oh,
bought
man.
2 bottles though.
Did we?
Yeah, we purchased 2 bottles.
Well, fuck.
We bought one
That's a
bottle,
lot.
finished it, and then we were like, yeah.
lot of
So the next
Everclear.
time we got
Jesus
together, we
Christ.
bought another bottle and did it again. But when we would do Everclear night, I couldn't go home most of the time. I just crashed on the fucking couch because
Yep.
there was no way in fucking hell.
Yep.
There was even a
yeah.
night where he watched me blackout drunk, walk all the way to the bathroom, vomit my brains out without making a sound.
Yeah, which was wild.
And then walk all the
Nice.
way back in. and
Just the liquid
Yeah,
hitting.
yeah.
Yeah.
no,
Just
not
the
even
splash.
that. Not even that.
No,
Like,
yeah, there was a
okay.
splash.
So
There was definitely a splash.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
but that was it. And then I just passed out
Wow.
on the couch.
I've definitely had nights like that. There's a night that my friends and I call Faluca.
That's already a great
It
name.
was.
What's it
we,
stand
we
for?
had just
Yeah,
we
what
had
does
all
Faluca
just
stand for?
recently moved in with each other. This is fucking out in Wesley Chapel, Florida. So out in
Okay.
the fucking boonies.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Where all
and
the fun happens.
we're all living in a townhouse, and we all decide this is still this is probably a year or two before Four Loco changed their
Oh, okay.
recipe. So this
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like
yeah.
the vodka Red Bull and box wine in a can,
Fuck yeah.
and
Hell
they
yeah.
came in 4 packs of Tall Boys.
Yep.
So We each got a four pack each.
Nice.
Yep.
God.
And this is why I couldn't do black cherry stuff for like fucking 10 years.
Okay.
Because I got the black cherry peach.
Okay.
And my fucking God. We got one in. We were playing a card game called Legendary. It's like a Marvel co-op card game that you're fighting against like
Gotcha.
invasions and enemies and stuff.
Okay.
So we're playing that. We're all drinking. And we each get like one of these fucking cans in. We're just like, I can't get me enough for Luca. Do you want to go watch Adventure Time?
Always.
Yep, okay. And we crawled up the stairs. Like,
Oh, God.
when I say I couldn't walk, like, it was just, my legs were just like,
I'm so thankful that alcohol doesn't give me jelly legs.
yeah, no, that was how you knew I was drunk. Like, if I tried to
You've
get
seen
up.
me
and
like stumble before, but I've never been
Yeah.
like the kind of person that's like, oh, I can't fucking walk, I can't stand up. It's always like, no, I got this. I might scrape up the rims a little bit on the way home, but it'll be fine. Tap a couple curbs here and there, it'll be okay.
Luckily, all my heaviest drinking nights were done
Like
at
someone,
home.
yeah, nothing a little
Yeah, no,
Rust-Oleum
I've-
can't
at
fix.
my house.
I've never been a bar guy, so all my heaviest drinking nights have definitely been at home.
Yeah.
The one time that I got absolutely wasted
Oh my
elsewhere was at a friend's 19th birthday party, and her dad bought the alcohol for the party.
Nice.
Oh no, I do stand corrected. There was one other night that I drank 8 or 9 Amstel Darks during the when the 2012 RNC was in Tampa.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I was throwing bottles at people. It was
Good.
hilarious.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Like limos started going by and like these cops with like the fucking shirts that are 3 sizes too small and riding around on their, like little bell bikes and stuff with
Yeah.
the helmets and
Wish we still
they
had
all
the
look
flare
hilarious. Oh yeah, yeah.
Wish we had the flare footage from that.
You
night.
don't still have the link?
No, it's gone.
Damn.
I can't tell that story.
shit.
No,
We'll tell it off the air.
We'll tell it off the air, but
It's a
that's-
great
okay. But it's an off the air
why
story.
bring it
Okay.
up?
Gotcha.
because this reminded me of
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
It was
kind of
it was an
adjacent.
autism connection.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is one of those
Okay.
this is one of those like statute of limitations things.
Gotcha.
Just gotta make sure.
Just in case.
No damage happened.
Not that we know of.
Not that we know of. Yeah. Somebody might have lost an air conditioner. We're not sure.
Scared the shit out of the snipers on the roof.
Okay, well now you're just giving away too many hints. Shut up.
Yeah.
I said flare, so you have to know something.
No. Because it could have been a flare out in the desert.
It literally could have been anything regarding a flare.
Could have been us flying down the 303 at 150 miles an hour.
No way. Nuh-uh. We'd have to get the special ones for that, and those are hard to find.
The internet is vast.
No, we need Army surplus stores.
There are so many of those.
Yeah.
I'm stupefied.
Also that.
That too. I'm stupefied.
Dude, Facebook Marketplace, let's be
Probably
real.
Yeah.
Facebook, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Zucky
stupefied
boy
by
ain't
the
paying
shit.
attention to
Well,
that
no,
shit.
he is. That's the weird thing. Because I tried to sell a couple of airsoft guns, like including the orange tip on them. They won't let you sell so much as a Nerf gun on Facebook Marketplace. You
Really?
gotta like jump through a lot of hoops in order to sell shit like that. Craigslist.
Interesting.
Hey, I got a fucking.
Well,
Craigslist. I got a crack rock. What's that? You got a stolen 9mm? Fuck yeah, let's make a deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's where the Jo crystal guy is. So.
Well,
There's
yeah.
a lot of
positivity at the sesh.
Yeah, there's a lot of positivity at the city.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Wow, check out the glow on that Jo crystal.
Yeah, it glows bright when I jack it with my bros.
Yeah.
That is an actual listing.
know.
Okay, yeah.
God,
I don't know if it's still there, but
was
if
that-
it is,
Oh, I thought that was 4chan.
no, that was
No,
Craigslist.
4chan was the box.
Yeah, that was Craigslist. Yeah, 4chan was the cum box.
Oh, the one that grew mushrooms.
Yes.
Oh my god.
What was it that started to grow the like sprout? Not the mushrooms, but the sprout. It came out of the side and then it went straight up.
Was it? It was.
I
Like
thought that was the box.
It was a lady.
No,
No.
that was also the cum box.
Oh.
It was
As
the
far
same
as
box?
far as I know, yeah.
Okay.
I also
As far as I
I've
remember.
seen like I saw like an actual image of a woman who had like a fucking root growing out of her arm. It was weird. The
Okay.
tiniest, like almost imagine like a fucking like 4-leaf clover plant. It was just
Yeah.
like one of those little fucking itty bitty stems and 2 things. But
Like
when
that,
she
like the little thing that's on my
Yeah, oh,
my
exactly.
wizard hat
yeah.
over there.
But she like was tugging on it, and she was like, "That's clearly like inside me." And then she like
Haha.
tugged on it a little bit more, and like clearly it
The
was
roots and
bloody
s-
and shit. And I was like, "What the
Interesting.
Oh my
fuck, man?"
god.
Don't give
I
me
do
these
not like
ideas.
that.
No, you're not
At
allowed
all.
to plantify yourself.
Well,
Why?
Because that we're not at that
He
level of
would.
bioengineering.
But
yet,
I
you
am
fucking
Groot.
moron.
but
Listen.
I am Groot.
Listen, I'm sure you'd like to pretend you've got a California redwood between your legs, but unfortunately, that's just not how things work around here.
Let's go to the jury.
What the fuck?
It's a
Are you telling me
Nah.
that we got OG Mudbone but white boy over here?
it's no redwood, but it is a
I do not know
Montana
what
Jonah
the
pine.
fuck you
Falcon.
just said.
It's a,
Jonah Falcon. Anyway.
Oh my
Jo-
god! Out. All right, that's it. We're how long are we? 5 minutes in. All right,
We're-
that's
yeah,
it.
we're-
That's
yeah,
it. Go.
that's it.
That's the end of
Come
Felonious,
back.
friends.
Tune-
We'll see
tune
you
in.
next week.
Tune in next.
Jesus.
No, we have
Christ.
stuff to do.
We do have stuff.
We have
to
stuff
do.
to do.
We have
We've got
stuff to do.
presents.
I'm
Presents.
lost.
Don't worry about it.
Sorry to give everybody a little taste
Ooh.
of my excitement.
I have
Oh my
presents.
God.
Hey,
I've got presents.
that's awesome.
We're
got
so
presents.
excited.
We have to send 3 of these to Jay and Pepe,
Correct.
and then everybody gets 4. In my
Let's
hands.
send them 3.5.
Yeah.
Just,
Are you gonna take the half? Or
Yeah, sure.
are you gonna cut it horizontal or vertical?
Yes.
Diagonal.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
that's what I was thinking.
Right.
That'd be smartest.
Diag.
Right? Yeah, cool. For some stupid reason, but yes.
I'm immediately slapping one of these into the bathroom at fucking the bar. I'm telling you.
There are your 4 stickers.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank
Here
you.
for you, sir.
Oh, I'm
2,
coming.
3, 4. Here for you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, these look
You
really
have no
cool.
idea how wrecked I am.
Shout out to Jay and Pepe.
Shout out to
shout
Jay and
Jay and
Pepe.
Pepe.
You guys are getting 3 Felonious Friends stickers
Congratulations.
for winning
Oh.
the Cards Against Humanity game last week.
That's nice.
That is nice.
Is that? Do I
I
hear?
love how they won and they weren't even here.
Do I hear a bitch?
You do.
You might. He's
You
sitting
might
right
hear
there by the
bitch.
door.
Call him a bitch.
Bitch.
Hello, Raven.
Bitch.
You're a little bitch boy. Aw. Little baby bitch boy.
Anyway,
Anyway,
so
so
how's everybody been doing
stickers.
this week? Yeah, stickers. Fucking
Stickers.
great.
Fucking great, dude.
Next
Love 'em.
question.
This
Sorry.
was dude, this was a long week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was a long week.
I'm glad everyone's feeling it.
Oh, I don't know what.
Little Game Boy, I love you so much. Oh.
I'll just shake Tums at him and he'll run away.
Homosexual feline.
He's been sweet today.
He is a
He's been-
homosexual feline.
He's been a little extra needy today, but that's fine.
Oodles, canoodles, and toaster strudels.
Right.
Yeah.
Toaster strudels.
Mm,
Actually,
toaster
to be
strudels.
fair, I would take
Toasters.
regular Pop Tarts over toaster strudels any day.
I just want to go through Europe and eat like fresh ass fucking bakery food, bro.
You could have stopped at fresh
Dude.
ass.
I thought that's where that sentence was going to stop. Honestly.
You could have stopped at
Listen,
fresh
no.
ass.
That's great. If you like to lick the
just
poop
a little
chute,
bit of.
if you like to lick the poop chute, more power to you.
Yeah, no, exactly.
On
Yeah,
the other
you know?
on the other hand, I am talking about delicious baked goods.
On the other hand, I am Groot. And
You can first of all,
And you know
you
what?
can suck my nuts.
whip them out. Put them on the table.
You're gonna love my nuts.
You're gonna love my
You're
nuts.
gonna
See if I can actually get it.
There you go. That was
Bring him closer.
Yes, please. New
bottom
surgery just dropped.
home field
Oh, speaking
circumcision.
of which, hold on.
Yeah.
That just
Oh my-
reminded me of the thing we talked about in the car.
And that just
What?
reminded me of a thing that I need. So a friend of mine,
and that just reminded me.
a friend of mine,
No, it didn't actually remind me of anything.
they
It
just got the surgery.
Oh,
This is a different friend.
the surgery.
Yeah, the surgery. Yeah, so
Okay.
good for them.
Good for them.
They
Yes.
posted,
Shout out to Jay and Pepe.
They po- Congratulations to Jay and Pepe. Jeanette and Pepina. So there's it's like It's a reply post to like an original post, but they're both made by her.
Yeah.
It says, "Wife woke me up early. Something about going to the dog park. I'm so excited." And then it says, "They stole my fucking balls."
Oh.
I fucking lost it, dude.
Stole
That
my
made
balls.
me laugh my ass
so
off.
funny.
They stole my fucking balls. What a great way to announce that you've just had the surgery. Like,
Yeah.
that was fucking top tier.
Yep.
Good lord. Remember to spay and neuter your pets, ladies and gentlemen.
Right? And they live longer for some stupid reason. Anyway,
Who knows?
okay.
It's because most, like, tomcats and shit that are out in the wild usually get into fights that get infected, and then they just fucking die.
It happens.
Fucking die!
It happens. I think I found your future wife.
Oh.
Oh, that's what we're talking about.
Bouquet.
Kai,
Bouquet.
I think I found your future wife.
Bouquet.
This 29-year-old specimen.
Specimen.
That was a bad word. I'm sorry. Wow. That's not what I meant.
You can't fucking say that, man.
I apologize. This 29-year-old
Example
woman.
of humanity.
This 29-year-old woman
Woman. Oh my god.
is named Erin.
Okay.
On the market.
On the market? Why are you trying to dating game me right now? This is so weird.
What do you think?
I think that their dreads need to be cleaned a little bit, unless that's just like everything looking all weird. But
It might be everything looking all weird. It's kind of a grainy
I
photo.
don't know why. Why are you asking me these questions? Tell me the truth.
Putting you on the
It's
spot.
him.
It's not me.
It's you, isn't it?
No.
No. Who's that?
This
She's beautiful.
this is Robert De Niro's trans daughter.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
She's beautiful.
Wow.
She's very beautiful.
Oh, that's right. Robert De
Gorgeous.
Niro of all people, like
He's like
was
one
like
of the most
mad
woke
supportive.
fucking people. Yeah.
And I was like,
Flipped real
Robert
fast.
fucking De
Yeah.
Niro is
Yeah.
telling the rest of you that you're fucking losers.
Yeah.
I loved watching him like
Yeah.
just yes.
It's your future wife.
Just even more.
Sure.
Future wife. Just saying.
I'd
She's
marry
beautiful.
her.
I
Fucking
listen, I
Vivian,
like my toast dark.
Musk's daughter. Vivian's awesome, by the way.
Okay. I'm
Oh
Yeah.
my god, we have such strange topics that we jump around on.
it's the ADHD, baby.
we were talking
It's-
about alcohol just a
Well,
moment
it's
ago.
another awesome person that's
This
out
is,
there.
well, this is also true.
Just saying.
Who are we talking about?
The
You were
surgery.
saying somebody? I want to see. I want to Google.
Elon
Vivian.
Musk's daughter. Yeah, Vivian.
Vivian Musk. Vivian Muskrat.
Yeah.
That is such a terrible
Vivian's
last name.
Musk.
She legally changed her last name as well. Like she
I
has
would.
completely like removed herself from that family.
Oh,
Elon's
Wilson
Musk.
now. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, Vivian Wilson. That's what her name is.
Oh, she has Elon's jaw.
Ah, the elongated, elon jaw.
She's really pretty though.
She is very pretty.
Yeah, she looks very
Like, it
pretty, but
suits her face.
she looks like she's
That's
trying
a
to
good
be in
picture.
politics.
She looks
Yeah.
like a model. If
Yeah.
she isn't.
She's beautiful.
Politics.
That's a good picture. She has his jaw though, and that's a little. sad, but-
have politics, maybe?
I mean, I'm kind of a sucker for like that Twiggy kind of
Yeah.
look, like
Yeah.
that 60s
Twiggy Stardust.
Mike, this is another person I don't know the last name of, but she was a big flower child model in the 60s. But yeah, blonde hair, you know, fucking swimsuit style body, like yeah, just bit of curves.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Arizona
yeah.
Tea sponsor us, please. We're good for it.
What?
I said Arizona Tea sponsor us, please. We're good for it.
I know, right?
I love your product so fucking much.
I mean, if we're gonna start giving shout outs, Gamer Subs, start sponsoring us. I have
mean, that
so
would
many
be
of your
nice, too.
fucking cups.
So
Look,
many.
look, we just got a new one in the mail there too. That one, and then it came
And-
with that little racer helmet.
We're still waiting for
fucking racer helmet's
4
cool.
Yeah.
other ones in the mail.
Yeah, we are still waiting for several more
Oh
to come.
shit.
It's that pre-order thing that fucking kills me every time.
Yeah.
I do appreciate it though. It's kind of neat. It's got its own market. Where's the fucking ash cup at,
Over
my
there?
dude?
Where else would it be? No cathedral for you.
Nope. Okay.
Okay.
So, is there like any goofy ass shot from a very serious or perhaps high grossing or high budget film that just always looked doofy as shit to you?
Oh yeah.
What is it?
I'm not a movie
Well-
guy, so I'm gonna back out of this.
So, this is a hot take. Jaws was scary until he
Oh
popped
my
out of the
God.
water.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Like I
can agree with
immediately
that.
busted out laughing when I saw it because I was just like, it's a fake shark,
Yeah.
and it was because it was just rah, rah, rah.
Right. Like just
So
too
like,
obvious.
Way too
yeah,
obvious.
still phenomenal film.
Oh yeah, sure.
But like, and I get it. It's of the time. It's 1970s. So it's, but yes, it's. Oh, is that fucking? Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Fuck, that's fancy as shit.
It's
but-
two
It's got-
flavors in one.
It's got
Oh.
2 pods.
Oh, this is what you were talking about last time. Okay.
It's so cool.
Well, so
are you talking like that kind of thing?
yeah, no, that works because
Okay.
that's like a visual effect or a practical effect or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. So and then like anything from like the original remakes of the Star Wars.
Okay.
Star
yeah.
Wars
No,
films.
the
Like
original
that
Star Wars are pretty bad.
Yeah. So no,
They can be.
like the original '70s release, like I really like those because
Okay.
they're very much of the time. I'm talking about when the
When they remastered
prequels
it?
were released and they remastered and
Oh, okay.
redid a bunch of the like CGI shit in the early 2000s. When George Lucas was in a K-hole or something.
Yeah.
You
Like Elon
know,
Musk.
exactly. But at least George recognized it, came out of it, and fixed all the shit, and made it back. Put it back and just remastered the original film.
Oh my
You
god.
know.
Speaking of like Star Wars now, I'm shocked, bro. Like I'm actually shocked because
At how shitty Disney's made it all.
no, it's great. First of all, the Disney movies,
Rogue,
okay?
Rogue One,
Rogue One was wonderful.
I stand out as one of the best Star Wars things ever
It was
made.
great. It was great.
Okay.
To be-
Haven't watched it.
be
No
in-
idea.
The other Disney movies, sure, they're shit. The series that they've come out with, like the actual hour-long episode
The
series,
Andor thing?
all of them
Oh, okay.
have been gold. And Andor shocked me most recently because Disney straight up portrayed like fascist authority, using that authority to try and rape people.
Oh.
Oh yeah, no, they're like no holds barred. They're letting the directors
I
and
was
writers like
shocked.
really go for it and make it a grim, dark
and
space
then they like
fantasy.
actually like
Yeah.
acknowledged it later where she was like, that dude tried to fucking rape me, like there's no ifs
Yeah.
ands or buts about it. I was shocked.
Mhm.
It's shocking to see how far we've come compared to like George Lucas and then now, because it's
Yeah.
nowhere near the same.
Yeah, because he wanted to keep it more of like that lighthearted sort of romp through space and whatnot. But then, the people who were inspired by it saw the darkness that
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's space
could come of it.
fascism. I mean, come on. George
It's a
Lucas
space
wanted
soap opera.
Spaceballs, but they wanted Spaceballs to be taken seriously.
pretty much, yeah. But also like Ahsoka and
That
the
was
fucking
fucking
Mandalorian.
wonderful.
Yeah,
See,
like
all I ever heard about Ahsoka was how hot garbage it was.
No, fuck them, dude.
it's a really
I've-
good show. If you've also watched like the original run of
Yeah.
Clone Wars and stuff like that.
Oh,
plays a
Because
part
like
into it.
yeah, so that is the one problem I do have with the Star Wars
Like,
universe.
go fucking watch
is like
it in chronological order.
yes, but not
Put the
everybody's
eff-
gonna do that.
Well, if you don't
So
want to put
Ahsoka
forth
might
the
be-
effort into it, then you don't have the right to complain about it because you don't know how everything works.
Oh, I'm
Sorry,
not.
sorry.
To be fair, I'm not complaining about
Yeah,
it.
he's
I
not.
haven't seen
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
I
But-
have no really willingness to see it just because I got tired of
yeah.
the first 6.
Sure.
Like,
That's fair.
Oh no, and trust I'm in so
But
much
you
like
gotta-
show and movie burnout like
you gotta remember
these days
too,
that
though.
I haven't really been watching anything. I didn't even know Loki had a second season until
Oh yeah,
like
that was
3
weird.
weeks ago.
But you got to
So-
remember too that there was like decades and decades of Star Wars comics and other literature that's
yeah.
now considered non-canon because Disney owns it or whatever.
which is trash because
Sure.
the one thing that I can say that I'm mad about is the fact that Disney, and I know he was part of the Clone Wars. I'm talking about Darth Maul.
Yes.
Yeah.
I liked Darth Maul,
Yes.
and in the Clone Wars he comes back with robot legs.
Correct.
And then there's like books about him and stuff,
Correct.
like his upcoming, and then shit that happened after, whatever.
Yeah.
Yes.
He needs a redemption arc.
Most of the fandom still
He's a Sith.
I don't
still
give a shit.
it's
I'm a
still
Slytherin.
considered-
What's your
right.
fucking problem?
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
that's
me
not the
too.
same.
Actually, oh wait, no.
Being an edgy douchebag isn't the same as I am actually going to hatred all of you
Yeah. Okay.
That's
with a little electric chainsaw.
It-
I'm going
you're
to
like
take your soul.
you're like if Malfoy actually grew a pair and became a Death Eater.
Yeah. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. I'm not that
It was
blonde,
meant to be.
but
But It's the vibe.
It's the vibe.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Back on the topic.
When
of,
I was younger, I got Slytherin, but nowadays I'm Ravenclaw, and I'm like, that makes more sense.
back on the topic of goofy ass practical effects or special effects that didn't work.
Yeah.
Since we were talking about Star Wars, the fucking legendary door bonk.
But
Oh,
There's a
oh
there's
my
a scene.
god, it's so good.
There's a scene where there's 3 stormtroopers that come through this corridor.
It's a line of them, and they're just basically walking down a hall, and it's the
They're like-
camera's like
yeah, they're
following
like-
them, and it's the Imperial March, and they're
Yeah.
like gearing up because they just realized that the rebels have
Yeah.
gotten into the Death Star, and so there's a door that's going down. Oh no,
No, it was coming up.
It's coming up, and
It didn't come up all the way.
but
and the guy on the filming
very
in the
back.
guy on the right, there's one guy who's just too tall, and they
Bonk.
edited
bonk.
in. You can't hear in the original film. You can see it if you know what you're looking for.
Yeah.
But then in the remakes, in the remasters, they actually edit in a. Oh. yeah,
From him
yeah.
fucking
They,
hitting the
s-
table.
they straight up
Okay.
edit in
All
the
right,
sound.
I'm in.
It's wonderful. Yeah, like so if you haven't watched like the original, I would say the original Star
don't
Wars
think so.
trilogy and Rogue One are fantastic.
Yeah.
Like to watch through.
okay.
They're, like the story is solid. It's just a really fun sci-fi movie. Let's put it that way. So
Okay.
you don't have to like be involved. It's kind of how Lucas wrote it, is because he started it in the middle because he was like, you don't have to worry about the story. Like just
Okay.
have fun, enjoy
Yeah.
the characters, pew pew,
Sure.
pew spaceships,
You know the one fun fact about the Star Wars, like all of it that
Wars.
that has stuck with me, is that the Cantina band,
Oh, it's
the
so
music that they're playing,
Jizz.
it's called Jizz.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the
called
only
Jizz.
thing.
Yeah, yeah, it's in the official lore. It's called Jizz.
Yep.
Nice.
We're jizzing. Jizz. Jizz.
Coming on my shit.
I don't want to go there.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Well, I never said it was fecal matter, but y'all have nasty minds.
You're probably the worst of the 4 of us.
Yeah, you're right
Yeah.
though. I meant like their shit, like their instruments.
Coming
Sure.
on our shit.
Sure.
Mm.
Okay.
I had a bad practical
Nice.
effects
Anyway.
moment today actually.
Yeah?
Stargate was on the original movie. The scene where they go to the other planet on the other side of the fucking universe. First of all,
Yes.
I gotta point out,
The original
'Cause-
Stargate.
Star Wars also had one of these, and this is like a background item that I'm talking about. There's like this star chart. It is like a flat chart of the observable universe or whatever.
Yeah.
And this
It's like a standing up, like,
yeah, and that
glass.
thing like tracks it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's not fucking real. And been in Star Wars. It's been in like Star Trek. It's been in that movie. I'm so mad that that's not a real thing. It's just like fake movie bullshit.
Like a star
Aw.
chart of
Like
the
that
universe.
there's not like an
Yeah.
actual star chart that like looks like that old analog and shit. Because you know that would be dope as fuck.
Yeah.
But the thing that really got me, when they go to the other side of the planet, they have this big shot where they come out of the building that they're in, and it ends up being like, oh, it's another pyramid, and we're in
Yeah.
space. There's 3 moons. All 3 of them are hours rotated a different way. They put no effort into actually making them look like moons. They
Yeah.
just copy pasted the moon and rotated it
Yeah.
a little bit.
Oh,
I hate that. The
Yeah.
moment I like noticed it, and I went, "What?" And I like went back because
like,
back
hold
in
on,
the
that's
old days
just
you
the
couldn't.
moon.
Yeah, you couldn't
Yeah.
do that back in the days. There was like no
Yeah.
real pausing unless you owned a VHS tape, so you just see
Yeah,
it.
so
and
you
it'd be
wouldn't
gone.
notice it. Yeah.
No.
Well,
it's just a
that's the
fucking
point. Is
Yeah,
like you
well,
wouldn't notice
sure.
it back then, but nowadays.
Nowadays, I was
there's
like,
a lot
"Come
of
on,
shit.
Stargate!
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Put all that effort into that fucking fancy ass portal, and you goddamn pasted the moon 3 times."
For real.
It was a different time.
I don't give a shit. Star Wars had been out for at least 20 years by then.
Yeah.
30 even.
Yeah.
Between Star Wars and Stargate?
Yeah. Stargate was the
77.
90s. It was like
Well, it was
90.
about 20 years.
Wow,
it was
right now, I'm
ni-
gonna have
it
to
was
see
about
what year
97,
Stargate was.
98.
Google that real quick.
I
Double
think
check yourself.
the original
30.
Stargate was definitely like late 90s. It was like 97,
I thought it was like
98.
89.
1995. 94.
Four.
Oh shit, 94. Okay, so earlier than I thought.
Okay.
So it's about
So the
almost,
show-
almost,
the
like-
show-
almost 20
the
years.
show. The
The
show was
show
in
is
the
98.
Yeah.
yeah, that was like because that had
'Cause that's when I
200
started
plus
watching it.
episodes.
Yeah, I watched the show.
Yeah, see, I did the thing where, because like, I'm going to do in chronological order, because they didn't have James Spader play the
Yeah.
guy in the show or whatever.
Mhm.
But canonically, at the end of the movie, spoilers for a movie that's literally
50
30
years old.
fucking years old now.
Yeah, right.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Spoilers for
Dude-
Stargate.
Dude stays at the fucking planet.
Yeah.
Like he stays on the planet. So how in the fuck is he suddenly back for the
Hey,
the
hey,
TV show?
You know how
Hey.
I describe that? Sci-fi bullshit. it's a sci-fi bullshit.
I don't like it.
You know?
I describe it.
It's the entirety of Doctor Who. Sci-fi bullshit. like so.
God,
yeah.
the bullshit in Doctor Who gets thick
Yeah,
sometimes.
right. But it's so
Oh.
well written.
We should sell that for money,
If you can write the bullshit well, it's
Yeah.
gonna make
The
for
old
some
Lord?
good
Yeah.
entertainment.
Yeah.
No, you don't think so?
No.
You don't think we should get some extra money on that and just put that towards a bigger one for ourselves?
No, I've got ideas. Calm down.
Oh, I was curious what he was
wants
going
to
do.
sell the old
I
board.
missed it.
I was going to say,
Oh,
yeah,
sell it. Yeah.
sell the old
Why?
board, put money towards a new one that's
because if
about
it doesn't
the same
work,
size.
if it doesn't work, why
Well, yeah.
keep it?
So if it doesn't work, who the fuck is gonna buy it?
Crackheads.
Literally anybody.
strip all the copper out of it.
Like,
Yeah.
we're talking like,
You're
you
like,
know,
hey,
sell
listen,
it for just a couple $100,
Like,
and
I don't know how to
then,
tell
you know
you this,
that we
but this
put
thing
that
is
towards
actually full of gold.
Probably.
right.
More than likely, yeah.
Who's blessed by Saint Patrick himself.
We got to find the two knobs first. I don't know where the two broken off knobs have gone to.
Okay.
Mm.
You know, I learned an interesting thing about the gentleman who founded Tombstone, Arizona,
What's that?
and how it got its name. Apparently, he started his journey from an army base out there that had some name that I can't fucking remember. The army officers told him that the only thing that he was going to find out there was his own tombstone. And he found a huge ass silver fucking vein and started a big ol' silver mine. He named the place Tombstone, Arizona as a result.
Nice.
Nice. I dig it.
You know?
That's a real fuck you. I think that's hilarious.
Yeah.
You're right. I did find my own tombstone. Problem is, I founded it. Found my tombstone.
Humans were ballsy.
Oh fuck yeah, we were.
Yeah.
But
Those were
listen,
fucking ballsy.
it-
I think we're coming back around to it.
Yeah,
I
I
would
was gonna
like
say,
to-
it's
listen,
yeah, like
I
on
wanna
the world
believe
on the
that.
world scale.
I want to
yeah.
believe that truthfully. And then there's shit like fucking Europe, right? They've got like this backwards ass treasure law where if you dig up any ancient coins, it automatically becomes property of the reigning monarch. Everything.
What?
Everything that you
Why would
dig
you tell anybody that you dug up coins then?
because apparently it's against the law and you can face incredible fines for it. Like one gentleman who tried to sell part of the stash and instead was fined £106,000 by the government. And then he had to turn
Oh
the,
well, I
the
mean,
money.
if you're talking about England, yeah, I mean they're
That-
a
but
bit
that's like
bass
ri-
backwards when it
that's
comes to that kind of shit.
ridiculous. That's what I'm
Because
saying,
they're
like,
still
that's-
technically a constitutional monarchy.
Yeah, but
but
that-
like France or Spain, if you dig up shit there, it's gonna
No,
it's,
Spain is bad too, bro. Spain had a big old. There was a big old thing with this dude that was searching for ships off the coast of Florida, no less. There was a big ass.
yeah. There's a bunch of Spanish wrecks out there.
Yeah, when he founded the Spanish wrecks, the Spanish government started to sue the United States government because they were contesting the ownership. Said no, those ships belong to
Sp-
us. So now
well,
that all of
mo-
that shit is
most-
ours still.
Most of the shipwrecks off the coast of the Keys and whatnot, and like even in the Bahamas and off the like northern Florida, off near like St. Augustine, most of those were just like standard supply ships and whatnot. So like, it won't really, it wouldn't really matter too much if you put it off that. But that ship specifically, I remember when that story popped off. That ship specifically was a like. Not the Holy Roman Emperor. It was fucking what was, and it was not the Habsburgs. It was before then. It was like it was one of the galleon ships for like the Principality of Spain when it was like a kingdom.
That's adorable.
And no,
It's too late.
no, but see,
Free game, motherfucker.
no, bruh, that's the thing though. Like when it comes to like historical artifacts of that magnitude, I understand why. And it wasn't like
Well, then maybe the
Spain was
British-
going like, give it back. It was
maybe
more
the
of like,
British
hey,
mean-
man, that's like our historical like
Well, then-
Yeah.
artifacts.
Maybe
Like,
the British Museum
can you
needs to
please-
give back everything that they've got inside.
yeah, that's the
Yeah.
whole argument. That's literally the argument.
Yeah.
I still
Yeah.
think no. I'm sorry.
No, that's
If-
literally the
if
argument.
I am
It
somewhere
was
out in the middle of
it was-
nowhere.
it was Spain going, hey, that's ours from our historical records. Do you mind if we have it back? It's exactly what the world is trying to get Britain to do.
Listen,
It's
that's great and all. If I find the lost Dutchman mine, everyone can go fuck themselves.
Yeah,
That's
no,
mine.
No, the person
Sure.
who found the ship, the galleon, got rewarded by the Spanish government. The reason why the suing happened, it's just like it had to be on legal paper of this transfer of this amount of stuff.
Ridiculous.
Because the treasure was worth like $3.8 billion or something
Yeah.
like that.
Nice.
It
Yeah.
was like a whole set of like
And they didn't.
Holy Roman Empire kind
Yeah.
of
The
like
the only
treasure
thing
chests
that
and
they
shit.
fucking did with it was melt it down, though. I can assure you.
No. A lot of the collection is up in one of the Spanish National Galleries, and the rest of it has been put up in the archives and has been like historically documented.
I don't know, man. That just seems like an excuse for.
But that's because you have a conspiracy theory mind.
Yeah, you're damn right I do.
Yeah, because you think the worst about everybody all the time,
Yeah.
constantly.
Yeah.
And it's
I'm-
because you would do that.
Yeah.
You would be the worst of
No
all the
way.
time. So
Listen,
you would melt
Of
down.
the four of us, you
No.
would probably be
yeah,
the worst.
you would be the
billionaire.
one to melt down a whole bunch of that metal and try to sell it off at a pawn shop.
You're right. I would melt down most
Yeah,
of that.
see, exactly.
How about you let me finish the statement instead of losing your mind like a fucking liberal for 3 seconds? All right, just chill. I would melt down that gold, sell it off, and immediately use that money for charitable reasons. Unlike the rest of these pimps and pricks who are going to use the money for personal and political gain.
Okay.
Pimps and Pricks is a good band.
Pimps and pricks.
Yeah.
If it's historical, I give it back to the country of origin.
It depends on how historical.
Seriously.
Because if I find doubloons, I'm keeping doubloons.
Gold
Yeah.
is that's what I'm saying. Like it was literally chests upon chests of that shit, and it's like, oh, okay, well, whatever, man. You can get some of it back. I'll give you more than a fair share, but sorry, I fucking found it. You lost it. I pulled it out of the fucking ocean. This is my share. Fuck off.
I mean, yeah, I would ask
Yeah.
to like keep some.
Yeah, you
But
get
that-
rewarded
like-
for finding shit
Yeah,
like
but
that.
they'll give you like physical cash and maybe a citizenship to wherever. Other than
That's
that, it's
still
like
fucking
whatever.
cool.
Sure,
Yeah, I
but
was
it's
gonna
like
say a whole citizenship. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Like if you get honorary citizenship to the country of origin of the national treasure that you've like, plus
That's
like
sick.
hundreds of thousands of, or like a
so,
portion
so
of
what
it.
am I
like,
supposed to do when I find
like,
Nazi
yeah.
gold?
Keep it.
Yeah.
That's different
That's
because there's no
totally different.
nation
Totally
to like and
Tell that
Germany.
to Germany.
Do you think
Well,
Germany would
fuck,
want?
yeah.
I think Germany would be.
All right, let's
way
go
more
Nazi gold
cool.
hunting.
Germany
Okay.
is.
Let's the four of us
look,
buy a fucking
there,
fishing
there
trawler
are
and go
Nazi
look
gold
for Nazi
hunters
gold.
We need a new
from
table
Germany that are like, yeah. So we can join expeditions
Fuck-
that go searching for
Fuck
that shit.
Argentina. They all went to Arizona.
There's probably a good amount of them here. I mean, look, some of them ended up working for like the fucking Manhattan Project and shit.
Right there, it's him. I'm telling you, it's him. It's that guy.
No.
No,
My family was
not
from
him.
Canada. Thank you.
He says, no, he's from Germany.
No.
No.
Welsh. Last name is Welsh.
We've even talked with Dad about your German side.
We've talked about it, but it's not enough to make a difference because by the time all of that was going on, my family was already in Canada.
Okay.
I'm a third generation American.
So you're a Canuck. We
Yeah.
gotta.
Why do you think I like hockey so much?
Deport
It's
your
in your
ass
blood.
Back
And
to
I root for
Saskatchewan.
fucking. I root for Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho. Like,
So you're going to
fucking
Saskatchewan.
Y2J though.
You go to Saskatchewan. They send me to Guadalajara.
Saskatchewan.
Where are they sending you?
I don't
Where
fucking
are we
know.
getting deported? Where's
I
everyone
mean-
getting deported?
I mean, look
back
at
I
how
have
blonde
no
and blue-eyed I am.
she's Irish.
German, so
Yeah.
Ireland.
That's all I know. But anything else now?
Yeah, you're Irish. It's fine.
You can be Irish.
Maybe
Oh, you got just a wee bit.
20%.
Maybe just a wee bit.
Probably Northern Ireland.
Oh, you got a little bit of the
I
Irish
can
in
see,
me.
yeah. He could probably shipped off to Belfast.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Belfast.
I might be the only one that they keep, unfortunately.
No.
Oh.
Who,
And
here?
it's just because I look Aryan enough.
No.
Well, with this
That's-
regime,
yeah.
yeah.
That's what I
This,
mean. Yeah, like
They'll
I mean,
figure out a way to get you to El Salvador. Don't worry.
Oh well, yeah. The moment I open my fucking mouth.
And you go, fuck you, pig!
Yeah, exactly. The moment I just go, in their face. Like it's just a game over.
Yeah.
It's fucking game over for me.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Exactly. What do you think I was doing during the 2012 RNC?
I thought you were on Grinder, but
Nope.
Oh.
Never actually been on Grinder.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you on Grinder?
No,
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
100%
Are
sure.
you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, well he doesn't found it yet, so that's good.
What?
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 Are you
said-
trying to say you found me on Grinder?
Wait.
No.
Yeah.
Are
Are
you
you saying that
self-owning
you're
at
on
the
Grindr? Is
moment?
this where you come out to us? That
No,
you've officially been on Grindr?
Okay, so you instead did not take the route of I started a Grinder account as him and have been catfishing
Oh, gotcha.
people. God, you are all so sex perverted. Is this you coming
Says
out
the guy
to us?
who tried to fucking catfish me on Grinder.
Oh, so sex perverted.
Where'd you get the photos of me? They don't exist.
AI generation is a wonderful thing.
Average white boy. Dot.
Yeah, average white boy.jpg.
I need an approximately 6 foot tall, 175 pound male with a
Oh,
dad
thank you.
stomach.
Thank you. 175. I'll take it.
With a dad
Yeah,
stomach.
comma dad bod.
Dad bod.
Yeah.
Brown
Disheveled.
hair, brown hair, brown eyes.
6 o'clock shadow.
6 o'clock shadow.
Looks like they want to kill themselves but can't. Generic tattoos. Shitty
Generic?
bandage. Yeah, you heard me.
Generic.
Oddly
How dare you?
Oddly specific is how I'm
There you go. That one.
Oddly specific.
You know what? No, I'm gonna go with generic. Actually, you just look like every other weeb fuck that I went to high school with.
Okay, except generic is like clocks and flowers
Yeah.
and anchors and fucking
The fucking
The future
straw
is now
hat
old, man.
symbol.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not
I'm over
knocking
here with-
anybody
Still
who,
anime.
but you said generic.
generic. Yeah. How many people have you seen with these?
Like maybe 4.
IRL?
Not IRL.
Shut the fuck up.
God, you're such a prima donna.
What?
What is happening? What is going on today?
He's bullying you.
Are you just stirring up shit because you're bored? What
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
Like,
he's just bullying
I will
you.
buy you a hooker. Get over yourself.
Yeah, gee, you need to get your dick sucked,
Ooh,
man. Like,
fuck
it is-
me. This is funny.
Permaband. Get.
All right, bye everybody. This is the end for me.
Go play your fucking guitar.
that cashmere deal is still on.
Cashmere.
You learn cashmere, I give you $20. Good. Now actually play on guitar.
That's it. That's the whole fucking song. I'll teach myself how to play it at least 3 strings higher just to be annoying.
It's not like that would be hard. There's like 7 different fucking scales on every fucking guitar.
But mine is a piece of shit. No, I'm kidding. It's fine.
I think there
It's
are
definitely
a fine guitar.
nine
It's definitely
modes
not a
and then,
ukulele.
like, a whole bunch of sub modes and blah blah blah.
What about a ukulele?
It was definitely not a
Stick a
ukulele.
ukulele in your ass.
No, the ukulele's over there.
Detachable penis.
It's got boobs on it. I put boobs on the ukulele.
Oh, it
Did
does.
you did put titties on the ukulele.
I did. On that one. Not on the other one. The other one's already got a really cool pattern on it. I put titties on that one.
You know what? Now we're gonna have to write a
Speaking
ukulele
of titties,
song.
did you see the I put the mat down today under the
yeah.
board?
So
Well, that's
hear me
why
out.
I didn't see the titties because
'Cause
it's
the
under
board-
the board.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hear me out.
What's up?
We get hooked at the brass mug to do a
Hooked?
show.
Oh, booked. Okay.
Okay. Get booked at the brass mug to do a show, or even the electric bat down here, and we get this
I
idiot.
would say yucca. Yeah.
We get this idiot to take the fucking ukulele and go upstage and just sing a song.
You're our
called-
opener.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a one-man band. It's like maybe a 45-second song, and it's about you putting titties on your ukulele.
Okay. I'll do it.
I
put With that- titties
on
my
ukulele.
With that one, you're opening
Yeah,
for our
that's fine.
slam band anal exam, by the way.
Okay, and then after I do that, you come in with the guitar, and then I'll quickly throw
Yeah.
the ukulele somewhere, grab the bass, and we'll go from there.
Perfect.
Or go sit behind the drums. I don't fucking know.
What?
How do I smoke from this?
Like a
Just-
vape.
You just breathe
Just
it.
regular. Yeah.
Just
no,
breathe.
no
Just
button
breathe.
or
Is it
anything.
Just in. It can be.
Just breathe.
If you want to, hit the button on it twice.
Oh my.
It'll do a party warm up, right? That's the party warm up.
What?
The party warm, the 2 clicks.
It just
No, the
it
2
just
clicks is
activates
to-
both pods.
Oh,
Yeah, just for a single hit too. So if you want to hit both, so it goes. Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
into the mic. Jesus Christ.
Well, I don't think he was expecting that first one. He was like, "Oh, this is." Yeah.
Please don't. God damn it.
Holy shit!
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. I thought I could have words, but I couldn't.
You need something to drink? More vodka-tini? You don't put us in the cathedral for that anymore.
The way I just coughed, the back part of my fucking mouth went like
Oh
have to
yeah,
exit
no, I've
your
done that
mouth?
before. Yeah.
like you know how
Your uvula?
no not there's like the hole in the back of your where your nostril is where you
Oh, yeah.
Oh
okay.
yeah, yeah,
it,
yeah.
it went and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
felt awful.
No, I hate those.
Oh.
It, yeah.
Oh.
All hail the Hypnotoad.
There we go.
What is this podcast?
I-
Jesus
look,
Bunch of
Christ.
fucking weirdos just making
We're
noises.
just, there you go. Noodle said it. We're just a
Local
bunch of fucking
autistic-
weirdos making noises.
Yep.
Local autistic group gets hold of recording equipment. Thousands
Basically.
entertained.
Yes.
Tens
Also, Penis Man
entertained.
is back, so
Yeah.
tens entertained. Yeah.
Tens entertained.
Let's book the marquee and see what happens.
I think we should start smaller, like Tempe Improv.
Honestly, I think we do pretty good at the Tempe Improv.
They'd have to paper the room, but I think so.
That's true, yeah. But let's get more friends first.
Yeah,
And I think
working
for
on it.
that-
we're working on it.
I think for that, I need to go milk on my titties.
Oh
Okay.
my
All
god!
I
Let
mean,
me
Yeah.
pay for
You
that.
think you want? Yeah, this
Yeah.
summer,
Okay.
milk on my titties.
Fuck
That's-
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Who doesn't love a good pair of titties?
What does that
Right?
mean?
Exactly what you think it means.
I don't know if I can answer that question honestly.
Come.
And like the
Ejaculate. The milk of human kindness.
Saying it with big reverb just makes it just so much funnier. I don't know why. I'm fucking in tears. Why? Why is that funny?
it's the autism.
Yeah. More than likely.
I kind of wish I had a Netflix account so I could watch Love on the Spectrum.
Love on the Spectrum.
I've heard such good things about that show, and
Really?
I haven't been able to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What is it?
it's like a reality show where they follow around like 5 or 6 autistic people as they like go on dates and try to be normal human like beings and
Well,
whatever.
just doing like everyday activity stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Huh.
and then they like go on dates, and one of the guys apparently went on like a speed dating thing. And during the speed dating, you get like the little cards for like every woman that comes up or every man that comes up, and you take little notes on them like after you've already moved on. But apparently one guy is just like, he'll ask a question, and if she doesn't answer in a way that he likes, he'll just be like, no, thank you, and he'll write the notes like right then in front of her.
Oh God.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
to be honest, that would probably be me.
Thank you.
I'm not even joking. Like I'm just that blunt these days.
Right.
Like I'll just be like, hey, no,
I'm not here to.
I'm
fuck
not
around.
vibing with that.
No.
You can.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Move along.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
You know what? That's how I'm gonna do that. If I ever join like a speed dating thing, if it's like a rejection, I'm just gonna look up and just go goodbye. Just-
Das
and just like sink my neck into my body. Just, goodbye.
I
I am bidding farewell to you. This is where I make my departure.
Yeah, exactly. And then you crab walk away. Yeah, you just go
Yeah.
crab battle.
Crab people, crab people.
God.
Yeah, that would really show them that you don't match up my vibe. Like,
Yeah.
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 you just would not
If
match.
you
my...
do not fuck with this, we do not fuck together.
Yeah, if you don't fuck with this, we don't fuck.
Well, you're not doing that anyway, so.
Exactly.
Hello,
11
everybody.
years.
I would like to introduce
seriously.
myself.
I believe
Give
you.
me my
I went
Microsoft
5,
Sam.
basically.
Yeah, it can get lonely, but then I just like boot up Skyrim. And it's like it's over.
Marry Lydia for 5 minutes.
Right. No, seriously.
Marry
it
Lydia
does,
until she dies.
I just sometimes have conversations with like the companions. I'm just like, hey, how are you doing?
Hello.
Or I go into the inns and I'm just like, that's how antisocial I am, like on the outside.
Yeah.
If you ever meet me in public and you're just like, oh my god, it's like,
How are they going
Hi.
to? Once
Exactly.
once they start seeing us, we're all gonna have masks on.
Yeah.
well, I mean, yeah, that's true.
Except for maybe him.
Here's the thing, I might, because I'm also gonna have to change up my wardrobe because you guys know what I usually wear, like
Okay, but
jackets
that's
and
us. Like what?
shit. Yeah.
Oh, you wear jackets. How fucking
No.
bold of you.
No,
I swear to God,
like-
I'll pull my titties out on the first episode.
That's the first thing I get recognized for. Like
Okay.
By people that
Yeah.
know you, though.
random people at like gas stations now
They'll
are
just
just
be
like,
like,
oh, you're
"Nice
fucking. I'm
jacket."
just like, oh shit. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I don't
What?
know. There's a couple of local like Circle K's that people have started to recognize me at because I wear like my
Oh,
red
well,
jacket and
okay.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a bright red jacket.
Yeah.
Like,
Breakfast at Tiffany's.
That's what I'm
Lord.
saying. I
Yeah,
was like, I just
Bitch!
what happened to that jacket we were thinking about handing over?
What?
There was that jacket. You're going through all your clothes and you're throwing jackets out. And there was that really small jacket that I put on and did Fat Man in a little coat.
Fat Man.
And then,
The maroon puffy one?
yeah.
Is
Did you say maroon?
Is that out there?
probably out there in a
Okay.
bag somewhere.
Did you say maroon?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Maroon 5.
Oh, Maroon 5?
No.
No.
I was about to say like what?
She
No.
marooned
There's
on
there's
my
a
5
there's
till I
there's a
jacket.
couple of little coats hiding in this house somewhere
Yeah.
that she's gonna like give to Goodwill. But if you snag them,
Yeah, I'll snag 'em.
Yeah,
I'll snag it.
we gotta
As
find
As long
them.
as they fit. Like
I mean, if they
should.
fit me, they should fit you.
that's true.
I was thinking if they
That's
fit
true.
me, they should probably fit you.
Also,
Yeah?
that.
Yeah.
Also,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, we'll try 'em.
Okay.
Fuck, that'd be awesome.
Two
Free
very tiny
jackets.
individuals who
Fuck
don't
yeah.
drink.
Free jackets.
Free jackets.
Or you know what? Hey, I'm just gonna fucking win it. Yeah, yeah. Is that what you?
I was gonna say we need to get him one of those like drop down mics.
I would fuck with that so hard,
I
bro.
know,
You have
but it would be
no
so
idea.
funny.
Dude, we just get one of those, like another one of those stands.
Just
ha-
like hook it
yeah,
up
one
to
of the
one of the
floor
ceiling
stands.
hooks.
Yeah, and like just drill it into the ceiling.
Drill it. I'll just jam the end through the
Yes,
ceiling. What the fuck do I care?
God.
This isn't my house. What do I care?
Yeah,
We'll
right?
immediately get copy. We'll
I think
immediately
it
get fucking.
ain't my fucking house.
It will be soon. To be fair, it might be
It
soon.
will be soon.
Yeah.
But then again,
Father, we're less than a week away from finding out if Father has been placed as the head of the probate situation.
Interesting.
oh,
Therefore, if that happens, my name may go on this place, and I might be paying that bill on my own instead of giving him money to have him go and do it, which would be great because
Well,
it'll
hey,
save me
yeah.
like almost $1,000.
Nice.
well, yeah. Not only that, it's then yours.
It's then I can do whatever I fucking want.
So we
Yeah.
can jam a fucking microphone stand into the ceiling.
We can
would,
paint titties on the wall.
We
It's
would
fine.
immediately get a cease and desist because my dumbass would fucking scream, "Let's get ready to rumble" so many times.
Let's get ready to rumble.
So bad.
God damn.
It's beautiful.
It's
It
called
was.
projection.
But we would get fucking
Theater
like
kid.
badly
Yeah,
cease
I
and
know.
desist.
I'm
on
there
that.
with you. I was an Oompa Loompa.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was salesman number 1.
I
the
was
music man.
So I was an Oompa Loompa in
the only real
Charlie and the
credit I
Chocolate
have.
Factory, and then the next year we did I think it was Footloose.
Oh, nice.
We did Footloose, and I was like kid in hallway number 5 and police officer number 2. So I had a double role in that one at the beginning of the show and one at the end of the show.
Yeah, something similar that happened to me with Music Man. I was the salesman number 1. I had the first line in the play. I kicked off that opening song, and then I was one of the chorus kids at the end, like one of the greaser kids that like backed up the Music Man. Yeah, it was a blast.
Nice.
I like playing those background parts.
I ran the fog machine.
Nice.
Very fun though.
Dude,
Yeah.
At least it was
seriously,
fun.
like crew on theater, like the whole theater production is a lot of fun. I
It
mean,
really
it
is.
is kind of like a niche thing, but like all of us here, I think, can agree. Have you done it? Have you done like theater stuff?
No.
I did it
No?
in 3rd
Okay.
grade, and it's actually
Well, get
a bad
used to it.
experience.
Yeah.
What were you?
Yes,
a
with
tree?
this job.
No, I mean I was the fucking fog machine kid.
Oh, you.
I don't like the experience I had with that teacher.
Well, the,
See,
the
yeah,
teacher can be
a bad
shitty,
teacher
yeah.
can really fuck up a whole experience. Yeah,
Yeah.
but my high school wanted to shut down like the whole drama thing, like,
drama
the
club,
entire
yeah.
department and club and whatnot. I mean, I went to a Catholic high school, so duh. They were just like
Sorry,
"Hey."
Jesus is
Too
the
much
only made
fiction at that
pretend.
school.
Yeah.
We only accept our Lord and Savior Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
and it was like, and every year, pretty much like, because it would keep coming back. Like the administration would like shut it down, and then it would come back, and then they would shut it down, and the students would do it again.
Well, yeah. How do the how do the ADHD kids not have anywhere to put their fucking power?
Exactly. So like senior year, me and one of my buddies, we did a 1-act British play,
Nice.
where like the building is catching on fire, but we're 2 real estate agents talking about land that we just purchased,
oh my god.
and we're just bragging to each other, but like very British,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that's
How
the
very
entire play.
Monty
So it's
Python.
very
And,
Monty
like,
Python of you.
Yeah, so a
Bitch,
fireman shows
I'm
up.
agreeing with you.
Okay.
And he offers to play the violin, and then like the end of the play, it's just him sadly playing as we all die in the fire.
Yeah.
It's,
Hell yeah.
it was a lot of fun, and like we got laughs out of like the audience, but
Sure.
like the administration who was sitting up in the front were like fucking glaring at us. And it was the best fucking moment of like one of the best moments of my performance life is to look down and see these people like grumpily sitting there, and when everybody else is laughing, I was like, ha
Yes.
Fuck you.
yeah, yeah. Burning to death is funny,
Yeah, I mean it can be.
And then you go straight to hell.
right?
Why? Tell me,
If you die in a fire, you go straight to hell.
who made that rule?
Well, because
Society.
your last moments
Society,
will be
blah!
society.
Okay, so what if I don't die in the fire, but I die of my sustained injuries later?
Well, then I'll come.
I'm taking your voice box away.
He's a producer. You can't do that.
I'm gonna take his throat. Are you kidding? It'd be so easy.
Well, then I will just get a robot.
He will
get
get
a new robot. We will like to have a new robot. We have the technology. We can.
But I don't want to spend a lot of money.
No, as we shouldn't.
That's the family.
I've
Guy
already
one.
spent all this money. I can no longer fund this.
It's true.
and
It's
and now a torso being pushed around by a squirrel.
oh.
Because they didn't want to put a lot of money into it.
Oh, the torso being pushed around by a squirrel
On a skateboard.
Yes.
on a skateboard.
Correct.
Yep. It's because of things that we can just gather around in the neighborhood.
Correct.
Torsos, squirrels, and neighbor. And
You are just a
neighborhoods.
nugget now.
Neighborhoods. We are going to collect the neighborhoods in the neighborhood.
Oh
Yeah.
God, I hate the fact that nuggets are like a thing. I feel bad for those individuals, but there's a certain you don't know about this.
Nuggets? Like chicken nuggets?
No.
Only for Halloween.
I am understanding what you're talking about
I know
by
exactly
just
what you're talking about.
That's what there's like a subgroup of individuals who are like quadruple amputees,
Oh.
and
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't let it keep them down, and they're usually known as
Stop me now.
they're usually known as nuggets.
Can't stop me now.
mind quad.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if that's ableist or not.
I don't know either because there's a subcat. Listen,
I'm not
I-
editing it that out.
Is it?
I'm not
here's-
editing
no,
that
no,
out.
no, no, no.
I
you
have
don't,
to
you don't have
talk
to
about
because
this.
it's an
I have
honest
to.
question.
I have to because
Is there a subreddit?
there's a
Probably.
there's a subculture.
Do you want me to
of
check?
porn called nugget
It's
porn.
a subculture of porn. Okay, if it's like on Pornhub,
Yeah.
then there has to be some sort of acceptance of that term.
know.
Like,
It's so strange.
but I'm sitting here
Well,
just
yeah,
like,
I feel like it.
Well,
hang on.
I feel about that.
Hang on. Counter argument. Because it's kind of like the midget wrestling thing.
I was gonna say they still have
yeah, well, 'cause they
midget
still
porn
call it-
instead
well,
of little people porn.
And they call it
Well,
midget
yeah.
wrestling. When I get
Yeah.
advertisements for it, like
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
Facebook, they call it mid. It's
well,
the
first of all, what the
mud-
fuck are you looking up?
No, fucking.
Because I don't get midget wrestling advertisements.
We went to a local venue here. We saw it wasn't AEW, was it? We saw the
No,
local
there was
league.
AWF.
We watched a local league wrestle here. And
The
after
poster
that,
for it is back is behind him on the wall.
after that, I got like
You
a
just got,
ton.
like-
Every time
okay.
they've got something over there that's wrestling related, it
Okay.
usually pops up.
Local
And
venues.
midget
yeah.
wrestling popped up, and I was like, seriously?
Yeah, we
Still?
missed it. We missed it. Yeah.
I know. Yeah, unfortunately.
I'm also sad that we don't have the money to go see TNA.
That's true. It is still the term.
Yeah, no, yeah.
But I don't think
It's
just
underst-
because it's on Pornhub, it means
No,
it's okay.
no.
Yeah,
but I
that,
don't know.
that doesn't mean you can just
No,
see
of course.
a quadriplegic,
No, I'm
a
not
quad
gonna
amputee
say
in public
that.
and go nugget.
No, no. You
can't do that.
Like I said,
It's just-
I am
Yeah, no,
90%
okay. I'm glad we're all on
certain.
that same
I am
page.
90%
I'm
certain
glad.
that the people that you classify as nuggets are the
Or like the porn
no,
actors.
they're and the quadriplegics who like are like they make the best of themselves and they like do goofy shit for.
Oh,
they,
yeah,
they
yeah,
make
yeah.
light of their situation or whatever.
They are calling themselves that.
I could be
I-
wrong.
look,
it's
yes.
just- but that's just what I
to
know.
the public, we could be
Yeah,
wrong.
we could absolutely be wrong.
We don't know what we're talking
No,
about.
yeah,
not at all.
no, but this,
If
it's,
I
hey,
became
it's
a
new thing.
If I became a
And you know what?
quadriplegic tomorrow, you could all call me a nugget. I'd be okay with that.
If you became a
Quadra amputee. or whatever.
amputee, thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, whatever.
Quad
I said.
amp.
Well,
The
There you
first
go.
words out
Quad
of your
amp.
mouth would be like, "End me."
Yeah,
No,
I think we know you pretty well.
I think the first
Yeah.
words out of my mouth are, "Do we have the technology to turn me into a dreadnought?"
Well, I mean, that would also be.
Unfortunately,
yeah.
not yet. I mean, we're real close.
I mean,
We're getting there.
I mean, with the Boston Dynamics shit, if we just
Yeah.
like strap a couple
Oh
of
my
like those
God.
like legs
I-
and arms
If
onto.
you turn me into like a Peabody or Atlas from Portable 2, I will absolutely rock that shit.
Portable two?
Portable 2.
Portal,
Portable 2.
Portal two?
Portable 2. Portal 2.
Portal 2.
Portable
two.
2.
Portal. The Portable 2.
The portable two.
Portable 2.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna end you.
I'm gonna end
I'm
you.
gonna end you.
That's
Well, you better make it count. Coward.
You better make it count.
Accurate.
It was the meatiest bong rip I have ever fucking heard.
From the non-smoker.
I'm going to Mars. See you later, boys.
You're going to Mars,
Girl. Boys and girl.
right?
Boy and girls? I don't know. I'm still
I am
I'm just-
whatever is
yeah,
funniest at the moment.
Xanadu.
Xanadu. In the Navy, you can sail the 7 seas. In the Navy.
My everything hurts. Anyway.
My everything.
Congratulations, you're in your 30s.
What? I said, congratulations, you're in your 30s.
Yeah. What was that tweet
Old.
I saw the other day?
Did you get your puberty yet?
There was that didn't come in until I was like 17. There was a
Gotta give it
tweet I
another
saw
4
that said
years.
something along the lines of like, to all the Gen Zs
Sorry.
getting out into the workforce right now and asking yourself, is this all that there is in life? Absolutely not. There's also back pain.
There's
Yes.
also
yes,
back pain.
Yes, there's also back and like
I've been able to experience this for fucking 17 years at this point. It's awful.
Yeah, no.
Well,
but
You and I are
what-
probably tops for car accidents, but
here's the thing: if you're relatively healthy, like throughout your, and other than
other than the spot on my lung, yeah.
other than extenuating circumstances, and no, I'm talking to like our fans out there.
Sure.
If you're below the age of 30, about 3 or 4 months into being 30, like once you hit that mark, 4 months in, all of a sudden things will just start hurting that never hurt before.
Yeah.
So if your knees hurt
like,
now, you better be
it's
fucking ready
pr-
for
it's
when your
pretty fucking
perineum
wild how it's
starts to
like-
stretch.
Yeah,
Start
it's-
stretching.
It's just like
Start doing yoga.
and it's like I didn't
It's a
realize
switch,
it,
yeah.
but it's like very much of actual age. Like
Even
people
at
think,
27, I
18
feel
is
it.
crazy. Well, I mean, you have a few. That's why I said
I've
other
had a
than
few
extenuating
injuries.
circumstances.
Yeah.
So I only had a
Yeah.
quad land on me when I was 10.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Right, yeah.
Right.
As I prefaced it with, if you're relatively healthy, like if no major
Not a
injuries, that
fucking
kind of
moron.
stuff. Yeah, just get fucking ready
Welcome to the
Yeah,
party.
no,
because
if-
you're gonna start. You're
Barbie,
gonna
let's
start
go
having to
party.
like guess on farts. And
I have to
No,
do that now. What
that's-
do you mean?
no, yeah, but like we
extenuating
just.
circumstances.
Yeah, your body's already pretty fucked up.
Yeah, you're missing half your insides, so I don't want to hear it.
And yet I still choose to eat the spiciest food I can get my hands on.
Yup.
Like when
I've
we
been
go to
try-
Mongolian Grill.
Yeah, I've been trying to slowly go through like the spicy whatever at
see
any
what-
place that we go, just to like rank them in my own head.
Okay. I told
Chick-fil-A
him-
needs to up their
Yeah.
spice.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
I told him about this, and
Dave's Hot Chicken.
we could not find
Spot
it.
on.
We couldn't find it. They
Nice.
are Takis.
Okay.
They're the wavy chips, right, or the ruffled like ruffles or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But they are dragon sweet chili.
Oh, we had those.
Yeah.
We had those 2 weeks ago.
They're so fucking good.
They're really good.
But I shit fire right afterwards.
They weren't spicy at all. I don't know what your issue is.
dude.
They were
Then
not spicy
I
at all,
must have
but
got
I
a mad
didn't-
spicy bag because that bag made me shit fire, dude.
Did you dip it in Tabasco
No.
or something? Like what the
No,
fuck?
I didn't. I just ate the whole bag.
I'll eat your whole bag.
Do
Anyway.
you promise? It's a colostomy bag, by the way, ladies and gentlemen.
Nope. Nope.
Are you sure?
Oh, I had a dream the other day.
Wait,
we're gonna-
you had a dream?
Yeah, it doesn't happen often. It doesn't happen often.
It really doesn't.
I mean, we're gonna end on this because I'm gonna put these good vibes out into the universe.
Okay.
We got
Yeah.
invited on to Try Not to Laugh,
Nice.
Yeah.
and his whole shtick for everybody that was on the stool was he would just pull Shane out, and they would stand in different corners of the room and just scream at each other.
I mean, to be totally honest, that would be a good one.
Yeah.
It would be very
it
good.
would be. Yeah.
Just us playing Marco Polo at Walmart.
But yeah, basically,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. That's literally how we did it too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Three different times at three different Walmarts.
we it's funny that you mentioned that. Like, we were actually talking about that on the fucking drive over here.
Yeah, we were.
And I was in that I would pull out like a has ever been far as the do look more like.
Sure.
And just fucking go for it as for as long as I could. Just
Until
keep,
he
and,
found
like
you.
keep starting sentences as if I'm gonna say something real, but then just fuck it all up. And just keep rambling until
you ever
it
is
just
to do
dribbles.
Yeah.
Like, just until I can break their brains.
Have you ever is to do one?
Not
Has
once.
ever been to do one is to do look more like and to go after?
Call 985-655-2500 and sign the details for. No. You can go further and even more decided to use, and then you can really be far.
And even has decided to use and to go after.
It's just common sense.
God damn it.
Apply today.
Must you?
Yeah.
Elon,
Yeah.
must you?
Yes.
Elongated muskrat.
Elongated
muskrat.
muskrat.
Charles Entertainment Cheese.
Charles Entertainment
You
Cheese.
dare disgrace me in this Charles Entertainment cheese?
Robert Zombification. Anyway,
Oh no. The zombies are coming.
they got
There's
zombie. They have
Bobby's
zombie
up.
crabs at the
Predators.
reptile center.
Yeah.
over
Zombie crabs?
Yeah, they have. There were two of them in the tank. I don't know what the fuck.
That's
cool.
cool.
What
Yeah.
the fuck is
They
a
were cool.
zombie crab?
I have.
Don't know,
They
but
just
it
looked
was
like crabs.
looked
I don't know.
really
They just
cool.
looked like crabs.
Well, they were all
Like-
black.
They
I'm
were
like,
all. They were all black.
They looked like
They weren't blue. They weren't. Well, they don't turn red till you boil them, but they weren't like blue
Yeah.
or whatever. They were just like straight
Oh.
black. It was kind of crazy.
The
Oh.
Geckoscenarius
Okay.
ruricola, known
think
as
you
the
just summoned a
purple-
demon.
yeah, purple,
Yeah.
Yeah,
black,
seriously.
and red or zombie crab.
Oh shit! Yeah, there's the portal. Look over there.
Oh look,
It's
there.
oh, it's there.
Holy shit, dude.
Oh shit! There's a demon coming through. Holy shit!
Holy
Oh my god!
Oh,
Oh,
no.
oh, oh, oh,